Hello, I am Lucas Simmons and I am a holistic nutrition practitioner based in the southern parts of Alberta. And I have a story for you today. I have a daughter and I am a mom. I'm a good mom. I've been feeding her whole foods her whole life. We have a garden. I make all the food from scratch. And I come by this honestly. My mom made our own bread. We had our own garden. I had a great childhood and I wanted to instill this in my daughter. The age of 6, go to the dentist, and whoops, 3 cavities. Whoa. We get in to see a specialist. 3 months later, she now has 6 cavities. Get in for day surgery, because that's what they do when there's 6 cavities and you're 6 years old. Day surgery 3 months later, 12. 12 cavities in the span of 6 months. That was devastating to me. The only thing I could think of was, wait a minute, but I'm a good mom. I'm feeding her the right foods. We're brushing her teeth. She doesn't eat candy. We floss on a regular basis. What am I doing wrong? And I thought, there's got to be more to this. And so down the rabbit hole I went. And in fact, that is the story that led me to attending the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, became a holistic nutrition practitioner, and started to see how our foods choices and our food preparation methods had a say in our overall health. And then I got into the Weston Price Foundation. Then I started to understand a little bit more about the traditional methods that foods would have been prepared before they came to the table. And then I started to understand the link of our foods with the health of your teeth and the health of your mental health and the health of your skin and the health of your overall vitality. And this is what brought me to build this program, the Real Food Reset. It's a new program I've just launched. I'm really excited about it. It's a 12-module program. Those extra 2 modules at the end kind of bring it home. And I want to give you a bit of a rundown what to expect in this program, because this is the work that I wish I would have had when I got that your daughter has 3 cavities, progressing to 12. There is power in your kitchen. And I want you to harness that power, and I want to empower you to make daily choices to make health a reality in your home, be it for your children, be it for yourself, or for anybody who sits at your dinner table. So this Real Food Reset program, let me tell you what it is. It's broken down into 3 parts. The first part has more an introductory piece. How to do grocery shopping, what to look for, what kinds of ingredients are okay, which ones do you want to maybe replace. You get swap lists, ideas, grocery lists, pantry swap lists, and any level you join this at is where we'll meet you. This is good for someone who's just starting on a real food train of thought, and for the person who's well equipped and wants to dive even deeper. That's the first part. The middle part is the juiciest part. We get into the 4 pillars of the Real Food Reset. This is at the core of working in holistic nutrition. We talk about the power of fats. We talk about meat stock and looking after your gut. We talk about fermented foods. And we talk about how digestion has a massive say in how you're making your way through disease. Now, all disease begins in the gut. And so these 4 pillars aim to give you those big needle movers to help get you started in making your kitchen your number 1 ally. So those 2 pieces are awesome. But how do you get dinner on the table, Luca? Oh, well, looky here. The last 2 modules, that's the work we do. We dive into a batch prep module. We get into 3 different ways of thinking of batch prep and how to choose which one best fits your style. Then we get into home meal planning toolkit. You get a full month of meal plans. And then you also get blank ones so you can build your own. And I give you tips on how to think about building your meal plans and how to keep it real. So this is what this whole program is about. There's not an accident that the word real is in the program title. This is real work, and it is the foundation of reaching for vitality. This program is meant to empower you to make those day-to-day choices so that you can feel good at the end of the day. You're nourishing in order to keep chronic disease at bay. This is preventative work. You are nourishing anyone going through chronic disease. Because when you do these real food ideas, now you're giving the body the ingredients it wants to move chronic disease out. You were also working very hard at protecting against those family diseases that show up in certain families. In my family, it's heart disease and strokes. When you turn to real food, you're starting to protect against the development of this in yourself and those who are sitting at your table. And real food really is the secret, guys. I thought I knew what real food meant, but it wasn't until my daughter's slew of cavities had me see the light. I didn't know real food then. Oh, now I do. And I want to save you having to do all of that digging. I've done it all for you. It's in this neatly packaged 12 modules sent to you one a week in order to put the pieces in place one thing at a time. And here's a secret. It feels good because as you put in those good pieces and good practices, you start to push away the things that may not be as supportive. So what does it entail? It is a 3-month commitment with 1 hour a week. There's a video module for half an hour, and then the work is about a half an hour each week. You get a recipe with each module. You get worksheets. We do goal setting and all sorts of extra bits. There's an online community, but tied into all of this, while I think that's wonderful, you still need to know how this is going to work for you. So I've added on a 1-hour consult where it's individual, just you and me, and we get to hash out some ideas on how to support you through whatever your main concern is. If you're having a hard time sleeping, let's make it about sleep. If you're having a hard time digesting, let's make it about digestion. If you want more energy levels, let's do that. If you want support through an autoimmune crisis, let's give you those pieces as well. So that's all built into the program. So what does it mean, commitment from you? Well, like I said, that 1 hour a week. The financial investment is $199 a month for 3 months. And then you're done paying for it because you have it in your pocket. And then whenever you need it, you pull it out of your pocket and you check it out. This Real Food Reset is a foundation that you now have in your possession. The videos you have access to for life. All of the content in it, you can go back to and get into some of those ideas on a deeper level when you're ready. So this is a program I've built for you to make sense of all of those food trends that are out there, to clear the way so that things are simpler. Because my friends, here's the secret. Real food is not a trend. This is not information that is going to be outdated in 5 years from now, and it's not just a flash in the pan. Real food is how it's always been, and it's how it needs to be if you want to support robust health and vitality. So I invite you to join me in the Real Food Reset. I've got links to the program below. I'd love nothing more than to be your cheerleader and to see you empowered. So to know that you can take hold of your health and your energy levels and you can feel real good. In fact, that's the tagline. Do you want to feel real good? I'd love to see you in the Real Food Reset so you can feel real good.